Righto, time is 11:08. The camelback's full, the camera bag's full. We've got a spare drink bottle, we've got snacks. We even put on so many clothes. Like today is the first day in a while I've wore socks and runners and a shirt most of the day. So, but yeah, we're going to start this walk and see what it looks like.
Apparently there's heaps of small little things you can see along the way, like lots of little swimming pools and what else they have, like waterfalls and things before you actually get to Mitchell Falls. So there's quite a lot to see apparently.
Class 5.
Oh, it said it
There is no drinking water on the trails. Carry and drink 3 to 4 litres per person per day. Alright, the sign said that the first fall, or the first pool, takes an hour and a half to walk, and then from there to Mitchell Falls apparently is 5 hours return. So I'm a bit confused because we just passed on, they said they did it in an hour and a half, so I have no idea what we're up for. It's a cool little bridge. Nice big rocks we got to walk up. Mustn't be used to wearing shoes because I've nearly stacked 3 times now. Just keep kicking rocks.
I know, it's weird to see me doing this and Kev doing the camera, but I can't take photos without taking my hat off because it hits my hat and it's very frustrating. And we've just decided to swap. So we're already at Little Mertens Falls. Probably took us, I reckon, 6 minutes, 7 minutes to get here. And there's a little bit of water, not heaps, but a little bit. Just trickling down. A few little spots to walk across. I might walk all the way over to that edge there and show you. Kev just pointed out this, which I actually was totally oblivious to before. But if you actually look in here, what a cool spot to hang out on a hot day. There's like little pools and it's so clear. You can literally just like hide out in these things and they're deep enough for you to have like a bit of a decent swim but still be able to touch the bottom. So perfect for Kev. How good. This is so cool. So this is a view from on those rocks where we were talking about. You can see it goes down into like a big pool there. What a cool little spot. This is for you, Mum. My mum hates heights, so she'll be loving life right now. There's another one. And over the waterfall, I'll walk back towards there. Just got to be careful on these rocks. Oh, that's cool, where the trees growing. Yeah. A few little trees there. It's pretty spectacular. How cool. There's just so many of those little pools just behind me and in front of me here. And Kev's still exploring more over there. But we're going to continue and see what else we can find. So yeah, this is Little Mertens Falls. So as we're walking, you can hear heaps of choppers. You can do a scenic flight over the Mitchell Falls. And a bloke that we saw at the campground yesterday, him and his wife were doing it. Oh, Kev said he told you. But yeah, $1,200 for a chopper flight. So we're not doing the chopper flight. Yeah, oh, there you go, with lunch and stuff, Kev said, but still. We've got snacks packed and we're going to walk. And you know what? I do hate flying, but this is not biased. If you fly, you do miss like the little details along the way. So, and the fitness as well. It's good to get out and stretch your legs. So happy we're walking. Nice little rainforest here with zero rain. That's all right. We're heading to the bottom of the Mertens Falls. So I don't know, there's 2 tracks. We'll go this way. This one looks more walked. But yeah, apparently this shows you all of the bottom of the fall. Well, from the bottom of the falls. Big rock. There's a massive rock here that we just found. You can literally go under there as well, which is quite cool. But this, oh, I won't show the art on here. But the show stopper is this. Wow. Oh my gosh. That is so cool. And there's literally nobody else here. Have a look at this.
Oh wow. That's a good shower head.
That's incredible. And all of the like greenery, if I zoom in you'll be able to see it under there. That's pretty cool.
Oh yeah, it's bloody.
Yeah, you stay away from the edge.
Still be right there.
You can sort of see through the water just there, and if I zoom in there, you'll be able to see. But still pretty deep, too deep for Kev. So cool. Kev wanted me to point out this tree here, which is going all the way around.
It's meant to be straight.
And back around here, and he's obsessed with trying to straighten it, but I just said to leave it. And this is so cool. Like, any kid would absolutely froth being in here. Like, I grew up on a farm, and finding hidey holes was like one of the best things that you could do. Like, me and my siblings used to find little places to hide and make cubbies and stuff, and like, this is just an absolute dream. We would have so much fun. Here's like another little part. You can't really see because of all of the I don't know what they are, like palms, or I think they're a type of palm tree. They've got like little, if it'll focus for me, they've got like little needles on the side. So, but yeah, I think there's some sort of palm tree. Anyway, Kev's already hooted off over there. It's pretty out in the open, this track. There's a few little pockets of shade, but nothing much. So definitely, if you are doing this in the afternoon like we are, make sure that you pack some water and a few little sugary snacks to keep you going. But yeah, sugary sweets are always good. We've got some sesame snacks, and I was going to open our sour worms and put a couple in, but I didn't do that because I just put 2 lollipops in instead. So yeah, sugary snacks are good. They just give you that little bit of extra energy. And yeah, especially on these hot days where there isn't much shade. Wow.
Looks like a tiger.
Oh, you mean the pattern on it?
Yeah.
Yeah, the pattern was cool. Oh, here I was making fun of you just for looking at a tree that was on the ground. One marker there, one down here, and a little bit of a steep rock descent in the middle of it. So I'm going to pop the camera away and scale down. Alright, that rock climb down wasn't too bad. And we are rewarded with a little bit of shade and small rocks. Oh, there's like a little pool here on the left. I don't know if there's any crocs in there. Probably will be some somewhere. Keep going. We haven't seen any snakes yet. Thought we would have seen some, but it could be too hot for them. They normally move early in the morning or late in the arvo to avoid direct sunlight. There you go, fun fact for you. How cool is that? A little bit eerie as well. That's cool. And that, like the way the tree's fallen over. Okay, I'm not sure where we are yet, but it's just opened up onto this rock flat, similar to the one at Little Mertens Falls. These little rock pools are empty. You can hear running water. Oh yeah, and it opens up over there. There's a little waterfall here. A few more little pools. Alright, so I've just pulled out the map, the offline map on Wikicamps. That sort of gives us just a basic trail. And we've apparently got to continue up here. And then need to cross the river. Gee whiz, that was a big step. Oh yeah, cross the river at some point. The people we passed earlier said that when they crossed the river, it went up to their knees, just for a short amount of time. So Kev doesn't have to swim across or anything like that, which is good. I don't really want to get my runners wet, so we might have to take our shoes off. We will see. Alright, another little rock scramble down to this area down here. I'll just jump off these rocks. There's something in there. It says cliff risk area, loose and unstable rocks. Just be careful near the edges. Can't use drones. Obviously got to continue down here. There's some people sitting in the river. Alright, cool little river crossing here. And we'll get to that sign over there and then have a look at the edge. Helicopter up above in the sky there. And yeah, opens up into like a big pool here with some lily pads. That's pretty cool. Have a look at that. It's a bit hard to see from down there, and just got to be really careful where you walk. Sounds like there's another one over there somewhere. Kev's up there. A little bit nervous he might fall. There's another view. Wow. That is pretty incredible. So that was apparently Big Mertens Fall. what we just showed you then. And we're still continuing the hike to Mitchell Falls. I think we're almost there. We've been walking for like, I don't know, half an hour, 40 minutes. So we'll keep going. There's a little lookout here. Don't know where this lake meets up to, or if it's just all of the waterfalls that come into this one. That chopper is so loud. But yeah, heaps of lily pads. So the chopper just turned off back there. So Kev has a theory that the chopper must drop people off at Big Mertens Falls so that it's less of a walk to Mitchell Falls, and then picks them up. But I think it shows like a above view of Mitchell Falls as well. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it'll fly over.
Yeah, it'll fly over it, because if it didn't, then why would you pay that money? But anyway, that's his theory. Must be getting pretty close because there's a lot of people here. So I would say Kev's theory is probably right, that the chopper probably drops people off at that point so they can walk. And there's also guides that go with them.
There's only 3 cars in the car park.
So yeah, we were like the 3rd car in the car park, so these guys didn't drive here. So I'd say the guides carry the lunch and everything and the water and give them a guided tour. We might be able to tag along, hey Kev?
Yeah.
This must be the top of Mitchell Falls, because you can see that all the water is gushing to go down that section there. And that's where a lot of the helicopters are circling. So you can also see some people further up. I would say the hike takes you around, so we will just continue. We're just walking, and there was these 2 older ladies walking in front of us, stopped, bent over, taking a photo of something on the track, completely covering the track. It was a flower. They were taking a photo of a flower. How nice. See some helicopters up there have landed. It's a bit windy, so hopefully you can hear. There's a little fall just down there as well. How cool is that? I think you've got to cross over there, and there's like little markers in the water. And then, yeah, obviously you can walk a little bit more over that side.
We just had to take our shoes off and cross that river where everyone else is crossing. Check out the colours over here though. Goes from grey to that beautiful red colour again. And then here's the falls from this side of the river. Once I get there. It's much easier to walk barefoot. Wow. Look how clear that is. Oops, I'll make sunbaking down there.
You can go for a swim in there, or if you arrive / depart on a helicopter, they have their own little shaded area up there. Must be where they have lunch. And then the helicopters just meet over the back here. So there's a couple more that have landed. There seems to be only 3 landing at a time, and then 3 departing, one after the other. So you would not catch me dead on one of these. The only way that you would see me on one of these is if I needed a search and rescue, and it was the only way to get me out. I am that terrified of aeroplanes, and helicopters are just next level. No thanks. Get me on that. Right, after that scary experience, we're going to finish the hike off. But there's these little pools just here along the way. Apparently it's 1 kilometre. I don't know if that's return or...
Oh, I don't know. I only estimated.
Yeah, just walking up here. A couple that we passed said that if you just go up this way, you get a better lookout, or a better look at the falls. But you can't actually get down to them, so... Holy... Look at this. That is incredible. Kev hasn't seen it from here yet. Come up here. Have a look at that. It is amazing. So beautiful. Wow, this is like what screensavers are made out of, or desktops, moving desktop pictures. That is just insane. Even down there's like a little rainbow. I don't know if it picks up on here, but the way that the water is going down in the sun.
Alright, after spending 10 minutes of convincing Holly to come up to this spot, she's finally come up.
Look at my back.
Look at the sweat on her back from the camera bag. But what a place to have some snacks. It's awesome.
Kev just climbed up here and goes, wow. So I followed him. There's a cool little channel going down there. He's giving me a heart attack, that boy. Mitchell Falls over there. Please don't fall.
That was an absolute pisser of a spot. So 2 hours it took us to get in. But that was with fucking around taking photos. So yeah.
Come straight down.
But yeah, we'll see how long it takes us to get back.
So we're just crossing back over the water crossing, and we decided to record it this time because, touch wood, we didn't slip the first time. I could have just done myself a mischief by saying that out loud because there's no wood around, but we'll see. We'll just go slow and steady. It's pretty grippy for the most part. It's just further along that it gets a bit worse. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's flowing much, but you can feel it sort of pull you with every step, so. You can hear the choppers as well in the background going at it. It's hard to, because when you take a step, it sort of stirs up the water, so it makes it a bit tricky to see, but it gets a bit slippery up this end. And just move along with those poles as they come up. You're right. Try and cross there. Pardon?
No one's walked that way before because that was slippery.
Really?
Only like on the slope down bits.
Oh yeah, it's a bit slippery there. A lady before,
Oh yeah, she slipped right
when
here
she
on
was
that rock.
crossing, she slipped right on this big rock here and fell straight on her back, and oh, I felt so sorry for her. It's right, I got it. Because like the embarrassment's one thing, but slipping and falling and landing on a rock on your bum / back would be the most painful thing ever. So I felt so sorry for her, but she took it like a champ. Her backpack was very wet, but she was good. Might need a hand.
We made it.
Well, don't say that yet. Oh, continue back. Alright, we made it over this side. Now to put our socks and shoes back on and start the hike back. Helicopters are still landing. Alright, we're on our way back. Obviously took us, I think we said just under 2 hours, but we stopped obviously at all the lookouts on the way there. So we'll see how long it takes us to get back. And yeah, we will, if we see anything different to what we saw on the way, we will video it. Otherwise we will see you at the car park. We are back at the car park.
We had to wet our hats. That was the only stop we made, just to wet our hats.
Man.
How long did that take?
Well, I checked my phone and it was 1:17 when we were still eating lunch.
So,
And the time is 2:37, so I reckon...
It's an hour and 20.
I reckon, yeah, an hour and 20, but not even. I reckon an hour, because we still had lunch and finished that off. Then, and we thought we were prepared by pouring 2 bottles of water into our camelback.
Yeah.
And also took another bottle of water with us.
And then we realised
Realised it was only 900 mils each. So that's all we've had.
Yeah.
So we are going to scull some water at the car and get going.
Yep.
Hopefully the camera stays there, but I don't know if you can see that. Sweat.
I don't know if you know, but Holly got burnt the other day because she was wearing a little crop top and it left like a little barcode strip in between her shirt and her pants. Well, she proceeded to do the same thing the next day and then got double burnt, made that line bigger. Starting to blister.
You tap on the screen.
You can see it. I thought it was peeling, but it's actually bubbles. Alright, we didn't really film much on the way back, but we ended up driving all the way back to Drysdale River Rest area, where we stayed last night, and we just had tacos and another shower. And now it's off to bed. So, ta-ta. Good morning. What a terrific sleep that was. Must have been all the exercise yesterday. Your jet boiler has finally ran out of gas. Finally, it's just only just simmering in there, but luckily we grabbed an extra bottle, eh? That's done an absolute shitload. That's done more than 108 boils. So sometimes we use that twice a day, sometimes even 3 times a day if we'll have noodles for lunch. We even used it when we ran out of cooking gas and we held it underneath the frying pan, which you're not meant to do, but it works, so go jet boil. Rightio, we've packed up everything, we've hopped in the car, we've looked at the map on where to go. We're not too sure. We've unfortunately got to pay $2.96 for diesel here, so that's going to hurt me bum.
You can stay at the Pentecost River for free.
Oh yeah, so we can stay at the Pentecost River. Righto, so we'll be heading towards the Pentecost River today. Obviously, yesterday was a very big day, so we were both very tired last night. Old mate here that actually sells you the passes and that to go up to Mitchell Falls says that you couldn't get it done in one day, but
we showed him.
We freaking did it.
It was a big day.
It'd be easy as though. If you left here at 7, like we stuffed around and left at 8.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, drove down there, took 3 hours, and then, yeah, did the falls, ruddy, done. Back here at sunset, and then, yeah, we had a shower and it was 6 o'clock, so we proved him wrong. But Pentecost River, I don't think it's that deep. We've seen videos. It's only
plenty of crocs in the river, saltwater crocs. Great.
No barra.
No barra at the crossing, but plenty up in the deeper water.
Where you camp along the bank at night time.
Got our torches out at night and saw at least 3 salties in the water. Alright, we might be able to stay there for 2 nights. We'll see. You have to be fully self-contained, so
yeah, that's nice. Well, there's been some rough and bumpy roads. We've swapped drivers because I'm sick of it. Holly's steering now. We're not even halfway, I don't think.
I think we're over halfway.
Maybe. We're at Gibb River now. There's a nice crossing where there's a couple people going through. It's not that deep. Very dirty though. There's a stupid pond on the other end. I don't even know if you can hear me over this stupid stuff. I was hoping we could go for a fish somewhere up here, but I think it's that deep. This is a firm rocky base. Oh, it opens up over there. There's a fish over there. Gibb River Road safety course. Just try and avoid the cones, please.
I think you go through them, don't you?
Yeah. So it turns out we chose to do the Gibb River Road at a great time. They're actually grading it. How good. Got a little stoplight set up here, so nothing but quality equipment out here. Just some big heavy cats. The view. Not the caravans that won't find them. It's hard to focus because the windscreen's that dirty. I've been puddle bashing.
Guilty!
Alright, this is the Pentecost River crossing.
And I am so excited.
It's actually very long. I didn't expect it to be that long.
I'm going to make Kev come back and do it later so I can get some shots on my camera. Very excited.
Gee, some of the spots already look pretty taken already. A little bit bumpy. Yeah,
there.
like the cliffs all up there. Can't really see on this because we're bouncing everywhere, but we're currently waiting because old Pam and John have gotten stuck in their caravan, so they blocked the whole track. How good?
They're just letting down their tyres. Same happened to us on the beach.
Yep.
Kev's just ran up to see if they need a hand, so I thought I'd film this and show you that he's up there. I've gone up there because he can be nice to caravanners. He just doesn't like it when they drive on the road in front of him, but he can be nice to them, so he's gone up to see if they need a hand.
Oh, I don't know if you can see, but I'm sweating. I couldn't stand there and watch, so I just had to go and help these guys out. Had to get my max tracks out and put them all out, lay a path for them to get up. But they're up now, so we should be okay. Oh, I need a beer. We are at the Pentecost River, camping on the side of it. Haven't seen a croc yet, but there's been a couple little boys fishing. I don't think they've caught anything, I haven't heard anything, so it's quite a nice spot though. There's heaps of caravans here, heaps. Alright, just been out collecting some firewood. I'm gonna have to get my saw out and cut them, I reckon. They're a bit too hard to fucking snap off. But that should do us. I think we're gonna stay here tonight and then tomorrow night. But I'm thinking about having a little bit of a fish. I might. Oh, well, that was pretty disappointing. I spent probably 20 minutes fishing and just lost 2 lures. Unfortunately, the $30 lure isn't worth my life, so it's just going to stay there. One of them was probably 2 metres from the rock there, and another one's probably like 5 metres from the rock, so... Just
to clarify, who lost the lures?
I did, yeah. Yeah, it was
I lost
me.
none.
It was me. I lost them. Yeah. Oh well. That's what happens when you try. Alright. We decided to have some sort of beef kofta wrap sort of deal. Firewood's all chopped up, ready to go. Have a look at that. How cool is it? Look at that glow in the sky. Oh, and the moon's just up there. Hey little guy. There is fish in the water, you can see them jumping now, but obviously I just wasn't good enough to catch any, you know. Views back there is just the mountains and cliffs. Quite the spot. No wonder it's very popular.
Alright, I'm just eating my wrap, but I had to show you this. I know Kev showed you before, but it's gone the prettiest of colours now. See the moon up there? It goes from like blue to purple. I don't think it's picking it up on here. I'm trying to like adjust the... don't think it's going to work. But anyway, it goes from like blue to purple to pink to orange. It's so pretty.
I know, you probably hate us when we show you stuff like this, but it literally just can't get any better. How beautiful is that? Can't wait just to chill out, listen to some tunes. Is that a croc? That was a big ass ripple. Good morning, peeps. That was a beautiful night's sleep. I reckon I heard a couple of crocodiles. I heard some loud splashes and it sounded like something was walking on the rocks down there, but oh yeah, there was a cow that sounded like it was getting absolutely devoured. It might have just been giving birth or something, but it sounded horrible. I haven't heard it since, so hopefully it's alright. Hopefully. A lot of people have left this morning, but I think we're going to stay another night. Probably just going to edit some videos today and have a little bit of a fish. We used all the firewood last night, surprisingly, so I'm going to have to go get a little bit more, probably.
I was just telling about old mate.
Oh, so some bloke yesterday, I didn't want to start my chainsaw to cut all that wood, so I just ended up snapping it, like wedging it in a tree and snapping it into fire-sized bits. And some bloke had this massive saw, like it had a 2-foot bar on it, and yeah, it was not sharp at all, the chain on it. But he started it, let it warm up, and I saw him looking at this gum tree, and this gum tree still had leaves on it, and he's like full on looking up at it, and then looking down at it, I'm thinking he's not going to cut that, is he? It's still green. You can still see it is green. Like, it's got leaves on it everywhere. Anyway, fair enough. Fucking he cuts the tree down. It falls down. He drags it to his campsite. And I'm thinking, fuck, that ain't going to burn at all. So about, I don't know, 6 o'clock. It's getting dark. Everyone's lighting their fires. And then old mate's just got this massive smoke happening. It's just going all across the river. You literally couldn't see probably halfway across the river from all the smoke in his from the green wood. And I think they lasted probably half an hour. They kept getting little sticks and trying to put it on it, and it just fucking went out in the end, so they just shoveled it and went to bed. Yeah, I just couldn't believe that he cut down this green gum tree. I thought maybe it might have been dead, but it still had the leaves on it, and yeah.
You could tell it was green.
But yeah, obviously, I don't know. He was in a caravan, so... says it all.
Oh, please.
Someone must be doing a helicopter tour today. Good day for it.
Never a good day to be in a copter, mate. Alright, it's a bit noisy in here with the compressor on, but we've just turned the car on. We were going to stay here 2 nights, but I didn't realise how far away Bungle Bungles National Park, or I forget how to pronounce it, it's like Pernaloo. I probably really badly said that. I'll have to put it on the screen. But the national park there is about 200 kilometres away from where we are here. So I didn't realise that, and if we were to stay here for 2 nights, we just wouldn't have enough time to make it all the way down there, see the Bungle Bungles, and then make it back to Lake Argyle for our booking at the resort there. So yeah, we have decided to leave. We've tried to push it as far as we can in the afternoon, so it's 2:30. We're going to drive across the river again to go up and get some reception and try and upload some things, and then come back across the river crossing a little bit later so I can get some really good shots with the sun setting is the plan, and then staying at a rest stop not too far from here, about 25 kilometres. So that way, nice and early in the morning, we're already crossed, I've already got all my shots, and we can start heading towards the Questro National Park and doing things, I don't even think it is National Park, but just Questro Station, doing things like Emma Gorge, all of those sorts of lookouts and gorges, and then yeah, making our way down to the Bungle Bungles before coming back up to Kununurra and then crossing over to NT. So we've got about 4 days to do all of this, so stay tuned. Alright, we just come back to the Pentecost River. It is 4:30. I just got Kev to drive across and then back again. I set up my tripod. Didn't actually have the camera in the tripod because I needed to turn it to the side as well to get some portrait shots, but did turn it to the side to get some portrait shots. Flew the drone across both ways, well, had it sitting and just filming. Some lovely person had their drone up in the air, saw that I had my drone and flew it straight towards mine. So luckily I had my hands free and had seen what was going to happen and put my camera down. But anyway, managed to get some shots. Not 100% happy with the shots I got, but they're the best I'm going to get, so that's alright, we'll go with that. And yeah, we're going to cross and find a camp spot tonight, ready to have a go at Questro tomorrow. Thanks this tow truck dude, we're waiting a bit longer. Literally just went straight around us and cut us off and went through the water.
Literally rolling up to the water, and he's just fucking come around the outside of me.
Must have known that Kev was in the car and he had a caravan on the back, so it's a bit of revenge for once the caravan's overtaking Kev.
There's a bloke we've been following since Broome. He's got a mint 80 series, like he spent 90 grand on the thing. That's his caravan. It's got a busted axle, so yeah, that's
Poor
obviously
bloke.
getting towed because old mate in the 80 just went over.
Try and video this as best I can because it's a bit bumpy, but far out, I don't know how that caravan is not falling off.
It's gonna roll over.
It does, doesn't it? That does not look good at all. Wow.
Righto, we've pulled up at our camp spot. We don't know what river it is, but there's a river there and it looks deep as, and it's wide, so, well, not wide, but it looks like it's good fishing. But yeah, it's not an official camp spot, it's more of a day use area, but yeah, how good is this? That's back up in case things go wrong. Looks like things have gone horribly wrong for this guy though. What is it? Is it a... Looks like a surf? Yeah, it's a 4Runner, yeah. Hilux.
Oh, is it?
Or Toyota 4Runner, whatever the frickin' hell they call it. Still got good brakes. But, yeah, it's very rocky here. Yeah, it does look deep. Oh, that's him. We were just talking to the bloke next to us. I asked if he got anything and he said he's only just tried, so. But, yeah.
That's really pretty.
That looks very deep. I reckon we'll be right to use that barrel lure here.
Good morning. We are up and at 'em early-ish. I got out of bed at I was up at 5:30 because I went to bed early. Kev stayed up watching movies, so he only got out of bed about 45 minutes ago. But we've had a coffee. I've gotten changed into my bathers. Kev hasn't yet. But we're going to head to the Zebedee Springs because they're only open from 7 in the morning until 12, and the time is 8 o'clock. It's not too far from here. It's only like 10 kilometres. So yeah, apparently they are super packed with people because of the short opening times, and a lot of tour groups go in there. So we'll see. I get a little bit anxious at the best of times going in bathers in front of people, so we'll see how we go when it's packed full of people. I've just got to remind myself that everyone's there for themselves. No one cares what I look like. It'll be fine. So that's the plan. And then after that, we're going to check out a little bit of Questro. Where we stayed last night, there was a couple that said they went to Questro to visit some friends and didn't think much of it. So I don't know, you sort of take that with a grain of salt because it could be okay. So we might go and check that out. I want to have a look at Emma Gorge. So we'll do that. And then, yeah, I think there's Moonshine Gorge, there's a few gorges, Amelia Gorge, all within Questro. So that's today's plan, and we'll take you along. All right, we've just rocked up and the car park is pretty full, which was anticipated. I don't think I'm going to take this camera because obviously people are bathing in there. I'm not going to record them all. So if by any chance we can get any footage, I'll get it on my iPhone, and photos taken on the iPhone too. I'm not going to take the big cameras. We've found a spot to ourselves. Some people have just left and given this to us, and oh my God. You can see the mountains behind us. I'm going to flip this around and show you Kev because he's sitting in a waterfall right now that has about 30 degrees of water coming down it.
It's so good. This is so warm. It's one of the warmest spots. It just comes off straight here. Oh.
And have a look at this. Like, does it get any better than that?
First thing in the morning.
Wow. All right, we're just heading back to the car now. That was one of the best experiences ever.
That's awesome.
So nice.
I didn't want to leave. I could have stayed there until 12.
Beautiful. All right, back in the car. We managed to get some footage on the iPhone, which you guys will have seen by now. It would have just been in sequential order, thanks to our fab editing. But we are on to the next spot now. We're going to go and explore a little bit more of Questro.
Right, unfortunately, now we've got to get into the exercise part of things. This is Amalia or Amelia Gorge. It's A-M-A-L-I-A. Pick whatever you want. I don't know. I think it's Amalia. Yeah, apparently it's 3.5 kilometres. Oh, I didn't see what class it is, but there's 2 falls here and a pool at the end, so here we go. I don't know, this is the view of the walk so far. It's not much, it's just like a dry creek bed. Lots of rocks. You can see where everyone's been walking, it's all compacted. And there's little blue squares on some rocks that you just got to look out for so you know you're on the track. There's not a lot around really. The rocks are starting to get a lot bigger. It's quite a pretty view. There's a little creek down there. It's very dirty, but oh, that's a big rock. Apparently it's really slippery. Everyone keeps saying so. And we're in thongs again because we're just idiots. It is very overgrown. But there's some more of the ranges or gorge. Even on that side there. Oh, the water's clearing up there. Oh, I don't know where I'm going now. A waterfall? Oh, this must be that other one that we saw on the sign. Can't remember what it was called.
Do you cross or?
Hey?
Yes, cross.
I don't know. Yeah, you must. That's pretty cool, look at all the moss. We've had to slow things up because we've got wet thongs now, so everything is just slippery. It's quite a nice walk here in the shade though. Oh, nearly tripped. Wow. Just around the corner here, just follow the creek. I'll give them that, there's some cool walks that you can do here. Nice little cave in here. Cool place to hide out. It's So we just got to a section and we're sort of lost on where to go. It doesn't look like anyone's walked around anyway. And then we saw up here, there's a blue square there. And then there is a chain that you obviously have to hold onto and get around this corner. Can't get over how clear that water is. There's even a little fishy there. Can I just sort of see him? That's cool. I don't know what sort of fish they are. They got little brown spots on them. There's heaps in there, yeah.
The bigger one down there.
Wow, there's freaking massive ones over there. Not massive, but bigger than those ones. I don't know if it's going to pick it up, but far out, there's some big fat fish in there. Oh, it's just picking it up.
Yeah,
That's so cool. Yeah.
In the middle.
Man, we should have brought the fishing rod. What are they? They didn't bring me phone, I could fish ID them. Tiptoeing across the fall. Oh wow. I can't get over that fish. There was a massive one in there. We didn't get him on the camera, but he was bigger than my foot. Like, he would have been 45 centimetres at least. How cool is this little waterfall? Wow, and the water is so clear there too. Can't see all that sun. Oh, there we go, block the fog. It's so cool. We've got to walk across here, so we just ditched the thongs and we've got to go up there.
Alright, so apparently we're about halfway. So we're going to continue up here.
We just had to climb up this. It's quite a dangerous walk, this one. Lots of cliff edges. Not massive cliffs, but it would still hurt if you fell down. Apparently we're just about halfway, or just over half, so. Alright, much to Holly's disgust and whinging, we have finally made it. Let's put the camera there, just block out the sun. Beautiful. It's a pretty high waterfall. Just on our way back and I spotted this beehive or honeycomb sort of thing sitting on the ground. I was like, well, where the hell does that come from? I could see the little ones up there. There's freaking heaps of them, all up on these rocks. Every single one of those black dots is one. There's so many. Right, a short trip up the road and we're starting our way towards Emma Gorge. So,
Holly's in a better mood.
Oh yeah, Holly's in a heaps better mood apparently. I haven't seen it yet, but apparently she is. Isn't it funny how now you get money for cans that every caravan park just has like a special bin for it? Here we go. Very similar walk to the last one. We just come across this very green mossy pool. Looks like one of those potato chip things. What are they? Potato slinkies. That is the new biggest rock that I've seen. The thing's massive. There's a lot of scrabbly footwork here. Lots of big loose rocks. Haven't seen the halfway. Apparently there's a fall halfway along, sorry.
There's been falls all along.
Yeah, but there's been little creek falls all along, so I don't know. We go across a lot of creeks here, or rivers here too. It's so inviting. We don't know it's not going to be as warm as that Zebedee Springs that we're at this morning. It's going to be freezing. Just made it to this section and the temperature has dropped like 10 degrees. Feels like we're in a rainforest. So many rocks. This is the last one for today, isn't it, Holly?
Yeah.
Woo! So this is the first pool or little waterfall. Again, just very clear water. It's nice and refreshing. Some big rocks. This is the last little crossing. go to the dry bits. Can hear the waterfall. There's actually water. This ain't going to pick it up. So it's just trickling off over there. There's a fair band of it. Last little bit of water. Maybe I'll just stand in it. This one's heaps better than the last one. It's nearly like a sinkhole. How cool is that? So good. This is the bit I was trying to pick up before. You can only just see it. It's all dripping right there. I won't get this wet, so I'll show you. It's dripping. Oh, that's so cold. I'm just shivering right now. I need to get into that sunny bit of the gorge. Oh, that water's warm as. Wow. That's heated. That's a thermal one. Righto, that was a beautiful waterfall. Oh yeah, that's pretty cool. All the vines wrapped around it. Good find. We're currently on our way back now. Hopefully we'll warm up. These ranges are beautiful here. Get some of that texture into you. Look at the colours there. Absolutely beautiful. Jeez, he's a big fella. He scared the shit out of me. Righto, we didn't really update you, but we ended up having a shower at Emma Gorge. There's showers there. I don't think we were allowed to. I think you had to camp there to have a shower, but they were open, so we had one. We've driven 2.5 hours towards the Bungle Bungles, so we're literally right across the main national park road in a little rest area. There's heaps of people here, so everyone's obviously doing the same thing. But we just had dinner. We stopped at the Doon Servo, where they have the best coffee and burgers apparently. I think they need to take that sign down, because I reckon if I threw that burger out of the window, it would have went through someone's windscreen. It was that hard. And the coffee just tastes like burnt water, so I think I should ring them, tell them to pull that sign down. But yeah, it's sus tonight.
Alright guys, that brings us to the end of another episode.
Obviously, if you like our content, please give us a like, share and subscribe. Hoorah!